I wasn't really sure if I wanted to post this video. I've probably made 3 or 4 videos similar to it and decided not to publish any of them. But well, if you see this video, that means I decided to do it. And if you don't like it, I understand if it's boring or whatever, but here it is. Man, what a beautiful day today is. Families are out, kids are playing. It's all good to see. People enjoying the great outdoors. I'm happy to see that. I don't know, I feel good today. My knee's giving me problems. I injured it mildly at Castle Rock, but I think it's slowly getting better. I'm taking care of it. I wanted to get out today because the weather's so awesome, and because today is a special day for me. It has been 1 year since I have used any kind of substances like weed. Quit smoking weed a year ago. Today was my first day a year ago without it. And in about 2 weeks, it'll be 1 year since I've had any alcohol. And I don't miss either of them. Really don't. You know, I don't think I had a real problem with the alcohol, but it could have become one when I quit the weed. I figure it might have taken its place, so I decided to stop everything. And man, a lot's happened since then this year. I mean, I started getting into shape. I joined a gym, climbed Black Mountain, climbed Mission Peak twice in one day. Now that's one of my new favorite places to go, like all the time. I attempted Mount Whitney twice. The second time we ended up rescuing some people and saving a life, and that was a big moment for me, I think, in my life, or just pretty intense. And I'll tell you what, I'm going to have a little bit different of a feeling this year when we go back to Whitney. I hiked up Mount Tam with Jim Lowe, who is one of my favorite YouTubers. Hiked up Mount Diablo. Did my first overnight backpacking trip in the immigrant wilderness. And I went to Oregon and visited my family and did a bunch of hikes with my sister and went on some walks with my mom. And one of the most awesome trails I've ever seen, the Trail of 10 Falls. There's a video of that, probably about 10 videos behind this one. So check that out. 10 big waterfalls in one trail. Just amazing. One of the most beautiful places I've ever been. And yeah, it's just been a crazy year, man. I went from having my cholesterol going into the danger levels and my blood pressure. And now, because I've changed my diet and I'm in shape and I quit all that crap, I'm totally healthy in that regard. I'm in the best shape I've ever been in. I've gained a few pounds over the winter, but I'm working on that. Joined a different gym now, ready to do that. It's been a hell of a year. And I don't think I would have done most of that if I was still getting high every day. To each their own. To me, it was a real problem. It affected my moods, affected everything. People around me see the difference big time. Everybody. They've all commented. It's just been a positive thing. One person who was a really big influence on me for the last year was my brother, Matt Miller. I watched him cross the finish line after a 250-mile race in Arizona. I'm talking about an ultra marathon. And I watched him live on YouTube when he did it at 4 a.m, and that just motivated me even more. I mean, a lot more. He invited me to train and see if I could do Mount Whitney. I wouldn't have done that without him. I would have never even thought about it, really. And now I'm seeking bigger challenges because of that. I've tackled most of the big peaks in the Bay Area. So I owe a lot of that to him. He's been sober for, I think it's coming on 6 years now. And, when I saw that, I'm just like, I want to do some cool stuff too. And I think I should just quit drinking. I'd already quit smoking weed, and I figured, I'm starting to drink a little more. Let's just let that go too before it becomes a problem. It just altered my personality so much, and I really know that now for a fact since I've been off of it for a year. And I never want to go back. I don't intend on ever doing it again. Part of the reason I hike and get in shape and work out and stuff and challenge myself is for one reason, to keep from doing that, and I can't maintain my health and be high and drinking all the time. So my brother again showed me that. Thank you, Matt, for being such a good brother and a good influence on me, man. Yep. It's just great to be alive, and
it's good to be alive, brother.
Yes. It is good to be alive. Great to surround myself with nature and all the beauty that comes with it. There's a lot of people out today, and normally I don't like a lot of people, but today it was just kind of cool. I don't know, I'm in a good mood, I guess, and I got a lot of stuff going on in my life that I need to take care of. It's not like I don't have stress and stuff, but it just doesn't bother me as much anymore, man. It's like everything's changed. If anybody out there, has an addiction problem, I don't want to make it sound simple, but one of the things that keeps me from doing it again is getting out here and hiking and backpacking and just getting out of the house for a few hours, even if it's just a local trail like this. It just resets my body, man, and my mind, and takes all the pressure off, It clears your mind. And hey, man, if anybody out there needs it and they want to hike with me, let me know. I'll take you on a hike. If you got issues, I'll show you what it's all about to get away from it all for a few hours. Hello. You can come up, I don't care. I'm sitting up here by myself in this little spot. This lady come up, I'm like, you can come up, but like I said, if you got an issue, you need to get away from it all, you're not sure how to do it, hey, if you're local in San Jose area, email me from this YouTube channel. You can find my email on it. I'll hike with you. When I was smoking weed, I got way more depressed all the time. Like depression, not just bummed out, but it really affected me a lot. And I think hiking's a good remedy for a lot of things. Physical, it's good mentally for depression, and it helps with addiction, I think. Just focusing on something. If it's not hiking, then you got to do something. You got to have something to focus on those days, And I think improving my health through hiking has helped me mentally and physically, because not only does my body feel better, like I don't need that crap, but I wouldn't be able to get in shape if I was still doing that stuff. Alcohol hinders your recovery from injuries. It keeps it affects you physically, and I wouldn't be able to drink and do this stuff if I was still drinking and smoking weed. I wouldn't be going up Mount Whitney. I wouldn't have climbed Mount Diablo. I don't know where I'd be right now. Probably home smoking weed, or smoking weed right now on the trail like I used to do. I'm glad I don't have that anymore. It feels great. It really does. Getting off that stuff and getting in shape is its own reward. There's no negative to any of this. So get out here and hike. Get a hold of me if you want. I'll take you. Let's do it.